In this episode, we hike and camp in Wyoming's snowy range, where we experience both the beauty and those legendary fierce Wyoming winds. We visit the less explored Sierra Madre region of Medicine Bow National Forest, where we hike to natural bathtubs carved out of solid rock. We play another round of What Are We Cooking, plus hot springs, a very weird campground, and more. Let's get started high in Wyoming's beautiful snowy range. Located less than an hour from Laramie, the Snowy Range is one of Wyoming's hidden gems. I first came here in the early 90s, camping, fishing, and hiking with my college roommate. It's been almost 30 years since my first trip, and I swear I still recognize some of these snowfields. We didn't have a big hike planned for this afternoon. We just walked down from our campsite at Sugarloaf National Forest Campground and explored for a few hours. Winds definitely picked up as the day progressed. Not long after we returned to our campsite, things took a turn for the worse. This poor Coleman tent did its best, but just couldn't stand up to that wind. I partly blame myself for not tying out all the guy lines. One of the tent poles broke in the wind, and the tent sure looked sad. Thankfully, I was able to jury rig it with duct tape and a stick. And of course, I finally set out all the guy lines. Better late than never. The wind died down briefly, and we enjoyed this spectacular sunset. The wind howled the rest of the night, and we woke up to our tent looking like this. We left the Snowy Range and drove an hour west to the less visited Sierra Madre section of Medicine Bow National Forest, setting up camp at Bottle Creek Campground. We had the campground almost all to ourselves, which is always nice. However, this campground was kind of weird. The Forest Service website said there were no trash services. Then why were there dozens of trash cans? And for a campground with only 16 small sites, why were there so many picnic tables? On the upside, the pit toilets were surprisingly clean. Our first hike in the Sierra Madre was at Indian Bathtubs, located just south of Riverside, Wyoming. The Indian bathtubs are deep granite tubs that fill with rain and snowmelt and are heated by the sun. Historians believe the Ute, Arapaho, and Cheyenne tribes used these natural formations as bathing holes. The tubs are dry today, so I'll just have to imagine I'm taking a soak and enjoying the view. What are we cooking on the campfire tonight? All right, let's see if it's ready. It's sizzling, this I can tell you. Oh, it's hot. Come on. Okay. What are we gonna do? Oh, mama, that's hot. I think it's ready.
Do you need help carrying it? You gotta take the two ends.
Ow, 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 ow. All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, ooh. Okay.
That means it's ready.
2 hot tamales. Look at that. It's off the fire. We know it's good and hot. Let's take it out of the husk. Ooh, look at that. It's crispy too. It's a cheese and green chili. Ooh, yeah, it's steaming. Okay, hold on. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow, that was an interesting technique. Yum.
Right.
So how is it?
It's hot. Cooked right over the fire. Very good. Next, we hiked to Bridger Peak, the highest point on the Wyoming side of the Sierra Madre mountain range. This hike is on the Continental Divide Trail, and we saw a handful of thru hikers throughout the day. But mostly we had the trail to ourselves, and we took our time hiking through the healthy forest and then up above tree line to Bridger Peak at 11,000 feet in elevation. We enjoyed the view and had a few snacks before moving along. After the hike, we rewarded ourselves with a visit to the Hobo hot springs in nearby Saratoga, Wyoming. The temperature in the pool was too hot for me, so I sat in the North Platte River where thermal seeps join the river. Like Goldilocks said, this water is just right. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'll leave you with the warm glow of our campfire.